Greetings, my royal friends. I am the Trash King in today's Garbage Day, so let's look at the trash we have today. So this is how we rate our videos. We're either gonna execute, exile, or exonerate them.
This may not aggravate a lot of you, but it does aggravate me since I've been in Japan for so long.
What exactly aggravates you in Japan? I bet you there's a whole lot of differences since you're in a whole different culture, so they probably do a bunch of stuff different than America. So what is it that exactly grinds your gears, sir? I like how this guy looks like a penis.
It's when they have a foreigner work at a place like this, Larson.
What do you mean a foreigner working there? Like somebody from Japan? Because, I mean, you're the foreigner, just to let you know. Okay, whatever.
Now this Larson is one of the worst out of all the places I go to. You walk in as a foreigner.
Okay, good. He says he's a foreigner. Okay, so maybe it's a fellow white person, a fellow penis head, as you might say.
They don't know you, but they start speaking Japanese to you. You speak English to them, and they continue insisting on speaking Japanese.
Well, I mean, you're in fucking Japan. You might as well learn the language or just be okay if somebody doesn't talk English to you.
If you ask them about it, they'll say, oh, Koko wa Nihon, this is Japan. Well, I'm sorry, I just heard you speaking to your co-worker in your language. You don't know that I speak Japanese. Stop it. Speak Japanese to Japanese. So I just had this case with this girl here, and they insist on keep speaking Japanese. Now, in addition to that...
Alright, this guy's a fucking idiot. Okay, I don't need to say any more of this guy. We're gonna exile him. He's gonna be on Gola Gola Island with all the other influencers recording themselves dancing and then getting mad when people get in the way of their stream.
But I mean, come on. Speak English to the foreigners.
Laughing loud, but it's their audience who groans. Influence, but in the most bizarre of tones. It's the filter follies, watch them fail.
Congratulations. You have a bunch of money and you're flaunting it in public. I know now why I call this guy's not from Houston, because this guy's definitely not in Houston. If he was in Houston, he would get his ass beat and all that money would be taken away. The first time he did that, somebody wouldn't even give a shit. A crackhead would just come from the side, out of nowhere, just under the table, and just fucking clock him right in his dumbass face. Sir, you're being exiled because you're not responsible with money. Get out of here. Exiled. That's 2 exiles.
Let me get a round of applause for Diddy! Yeah! Free Diddy! Yeah!
Oh my god, people are actually applauding Free Diddy? What the hell? I am living in the Twilight world where people like Diddy get applauded, except for this dad in the corner. He knows what's up. Him, his whole family, they're just like, who is this idiot? We're just trying to enjoy our expensive ass meal in the food court, and this idiot is talking about the diddler. I can feel for that dad. That dad is me in every situation where somebody tries to bring attention to themselves. It's just like, why? Why are you doing this? I'm just here with my family trying to have a good time, and you're here talking about the diddler. This fucking energy too.
Let me get a round of applause for Diddy!
Yeah, how do you have the balls, not even the balls, but the stupidity to just scream out in front of a whole room of people about some stupid ass fucking shit that nobody gives a shit about? Well, I say nobody gives a shit about, but all these dumbasses in the back are clapping. All of y'all getting exiled, and since he's talking about the diddler, this video straight up getting executed.
Execution.
Bit late to the party, am I, guys?
What the hell are we coming to as a society? What is wrong with people? Why does anybody think that it's okay to do this? There's a crowded elevator, you go on it, everybody's looking at you like this. Why do you think it's okay to then carry on? How do you not feel embarrassed as shit? I know when I'm out in public and if I like scoot my chair back and it's really loud and it goes and everybody starts looking at me, my first reaction is, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to, okay, I'm sorry, I'm leaving, and I'm never coming back. These people, they just relish in it. They'd be like, okay, my chair squeaked. Let's make it squeak 1,000 more times. And how dare you call them an NPC? You look like the NPC who's glitching out right now. You have no clue what's going on except for the fact that you're trying to be the most annoyingest person in the fucking planet. What is the point of this? Is it so people like me talk about you? Or is there a grander plan? And is that grander plan just nothing?
Babadoo, what is that? At the surface of your ear?
How dare that lady on the side sort of give a little smile? I see that little lip going up. How dare you, ma'am? Don't smile at this guy. We shouldn't smile at these chodes.
Daddy Don, fear no more. It is nothing but a wild nymph. Babadoo would exclude these words onto his comrade myself, Sir Don.
You know, and if somebody goes up to this guy and is like, hey, what the is your problem? You know, this guy would be like, hey man, why are you being so violent? It's just a prank. It's a prank. I don't need to see anymore. This guy's getting exiled. Off to his own island he goes with the other goddamn social influencers. He's going to Fantasy Island. Okay. He can see little people talk about the plane.
With one special sound in order.
That's it for today's trash collection. If you have any trash that you want to share with me, drop in my Instagram at dmanjohnson3. I'll surely sift through your trash, look through that shit to see if it's worth exiling, executioning, or exonerating.
On streets of litter and alleys of despair, Trash King's kingdom reigns with flair. Rotten apple cores and broken trees, and he ignites a show in his garbage play. On streets of litter and alleys of despair, Trash King's kingdom reigns with flair. Rotten apple cores and broken dreams, in his compactor, hear the scream.